everyone. How are you? I hope you're well and you had a great week. Today is Saturn or Saturday, Dave Saturn and Dave Collins. So, as I said in one of my other videos, that I would show you some candle work to help banish and the perfect day for that type of intention, setting those intentions are a Saturday. Um, as you may know, it's well, I've just finished my practice and my morning practice for Saturn, and you can use grey, blue, black, or purple. Now, um, as I've already said, if you do not have those colours, that's okay. You can just use white candles or tea lights, whatever. You don't have to have fancy equipment. Okay, so I am just going to show you how to do a really nice little burning tie um, or connections that Elise passed on to me. As I said, I used to do a full-on cutting the cord ritual, and it took a lot of work, and it takes a lot of time to do it. So some lately I'm very time poor. So when Elise showed me this, I was like super happy. So I have um, I have made this practice into a few different um, types that depends what I need at the time, or what I want to get rid of, or um, depends what I've recognised basically. So first off, and you do not need to have a black and a white. I just like the visual of it. So white is you. If you're going to use these two colours, white is you, or you don't have to use white. Use your favourite colour, something that represents you, reflects who you are, anything. And that is Mr. Merlin Bartholomew. He's Eliza's familiar. Yeah, hopefully I can introduce you to them shortly, but every time I go to do it, they're just either hiding or they're cats. They do what they want to do. Yeah, so please use whatever you're drawn to. And if you haven't got a black candle, you can use a white candle. But today for this video, I'm just doing white for myself and black for what I want to get rid of. So as before, I have shown you, you can write whatever you want to get rid of on it and then burn it. This one's more where we've got an emotional connection, like a tie to either something, say fear or anger or worry, a certain worry maybe that you recognize that you're looping and you just want to stop. You just don't want to be putting that into your universe, into yourself. So you need to stop it. So this is a great physical and visual way to really stop yourself and go, I don't need that. I honestly do not need this anymore. I want to be better. I want to take responsibility for my feelings and what I put out there, and my growth. So it's a great way of being responsible for your own self. So sometimes, and I'm going, and even with the little, like our little goddesses, um, you can write people's names on there. You know, just say someone's really, you just say someone is really upsetting you all the time, and it doesn't matter how many times you've asked them to stop, they still affect you. So, what I'm going to show you is a more loving, protected way of doing it that serves you and your higher self. Um, and you're not hurting them. You're doing what you're doing is burning that emotional cord that allows you to get upset, get angry, um, that that connection to that person. You're not hurting that person. You're just burning the way they can affect you away from you. You know, some people make you sad. Some people just, it doesn't matter how much you do reflection or inner work, you know, they still get to you, and then you get angry, and then you get upset, because then you realize, oh, sugar, you know, I've worked so hard, but yet they're still renting space in my head. They still hurt my heart. They, you know, they still bring up emotions in my body that are just, it's not fair. So this is that another way to do this. So as per usual, we're gonna, you know, clear our space, if, because we want to set our intention and be as authentic as we can to ourselves, because we're just ripping ourselves off if we just do it. So remember, with a bell, like, oh, I forgot to say, if you don't have a bell, you can, and if you don't have a phone, just politely and lovingly ask Mum if she could just put like a chime sound wave on for you, just for a few seconds, and you can use the phone and play the chime or the bell noise, and that's, yeah, you can clear your space and set your attention like that. And if you don't have that resource, you could also just imagine in your head as you're saying it that there are beautiful bells playing. Okay, as I said, you can pretend that you have a key. It's just more the action and the intention behind it. So, yeah, just to make sure that you realize it's whatever Wicca and practicing is just with the things that you've got, and being creative with your practice and the way that you problem solve and things like that, and develop your own way. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly clear this space for this banishing ritual. Awaken energies to support my banishing practice. With this key, I unlock the gift of banishing for my practice today. Okay, so twine. Go see Miss Amy at Bunnings, $3.50. I can't remember what aisle it was. I'm kind of gathering it was 15 or something. Aisle 15. $3.50. You'll use twine a lot, and I do. For these kind of spells, you know, just a little craft stuff that I'll be doing in my next video. So always have some twine, because there's lots of beautiful um, little rituals and spell work that you can use for twine, using twine. Um, I've got this other twine um, that actually I've had for a while. So before I break into my new one, I'm just being resourceful and using what I have first. So you can anoint these candles, and if you want to, please use lavender oil or rose oil. Rosemary oil is really, really good because rosemary is cool, for protection. But as I said, if you're working on your altar, you've got pretty good um, protection anyway. Um, so today, so I'll write because I'm using white as for myself. I'm just going to write my name. And then what I want to get rid of. Today, it's actually a person, just for this video, um, because I really think it's a great, as I said, a great tool. And I want to show you because it's not hexing. Hexing's something totally different. Um, and most witches will say you're not really a witch if you don't hex. But my point of view is you don't have to hex if you have these type of rituals. And hexing is pretty serious. So I get the feeling that you will never, at this stage of your lives and learning, you don't have to hex, and you really do. This is, as I said, a few serious situations may require that, but it depends on that person. I believe in the more positive things in life, and the more positivity that I can create around me, um, the less people can penetrate and attack me physically, mentally, emotionally. And so, um, yeah, before I used to hex a lot because I wasn't spiritually mature enough. Um, I didn't do it willy nilly, but yeah. So I've come within my practice to realize that it's I have a lesson to learn in this life, and I need to make sure that I'm stepping towards learning that lesson, accomplishing everything I can to learn, and taking that all in. It can be painful at times, but if I can um, side with the more positive and loving side of me instead of the anger side, I think I'm winning my lesson. I'm winning at the fact that I'm learning my lessons. I'm learning how to be beautiful inside, outside, and I think that's what you need to take from today. Um, is yes, we can burn people, literally burn people, but we're doing it for ourselves. We're not doing it to set harm, to set negative attentions. This is purely for you. So it's not really going to hurt anyone. So you need to always remember that this is with love for yourself. And that's what these videos and this year of me exposing everything that I do is for.